All right, we are live. Hello, good evening. Welcome back to the class, everyone. How many of you are here with me today? Today is our Tuesday special class, and what happens on Tuesday? We do the Menti Quiz. So, we are ready with another Menti Quiz, a revision quiz on the month of April, and we'll get right into it once we have few more people joining the class. Till then, if you are here, if you have joined the class, I would appreciate a response in the chat box. Sharve is here, Riddhi is here. Okay, someone with the username of no is here. Good evening to you. Anamitra is here. Okay, waiting for more people to join us. Devanshi is here. Medhavi is here. Dhriti is here. Very good evening to everyone. Jasmeet is also here. Chalo, theek hai. Let me present my screen and we'll get right into our Menti quiz. Not having a Hindu analysis today. We'll be having it tomorrow. Tuesday ko we just have the Menti quiz. So it's an interesting quiz today. Approximately 20 odd questions based on the month of April. And I hope you guys have come prepared. So it's time to make predictions. Out of 20 questions, how many do you believe you can get right? Time to make some predictions in the chat box. Mishika is here, Divyansh is here, Deeptakshi is here. What is the score you guys are predicting for yourself out of 20 in today's Menti quiz? Okay, Mishika is saying bye, sir. Mishika, I or chali gayi. All right. Divij is saying 15 plus. Okay. What about others? What are your predictions? 14, 15. All right. Let me present my screen with you all so that we can get right into the quiz. I'll share the code, the Menti code, with you very quickly. Let me just share my screen first. Okay. So this is the Menti code 58010962. 58010962. So people who are new to this process, we have a Menti quiz scheduled every Tuesday, and today is a Tuesday, so we have a Menti quiz. And this is a quizzing platform which we use. You have to go to the website called www.menti.com. I'm putting the URL in the chat box as well. Go to www.menti.com and put in this numerical code which I have entered in your chat box, which is 58010962. Once you enter this code, you would be able to access the quiz, you would be able to join the quiz, and we'll start in just 1 minute. So you guys have 60 seconds to register for the quiz, and then we'll get started. Okay, Amitra is saying 14, 15. Deeptakshi is saying 12 to 15, maybe. Okay. Today's quiz is also easy to moderate. I would not call it moderate to difficult, but again, let's see how you guys find it. No, Nandini, no newspaper analysis today. On Tuesday, we usually have just the Menti quiz. On Friday, we have the analysis as well as the Menti quiz. So, yeah, that is that. I'm also a little under the weather today. So, yeah, but anyway, we'll still have the Menti quiz. Are you guys done registering? Are you guys ready to start? If you are ready, can I get a ready in the chat box? Ready in the chat box if you have registered on Menti, if you are ready to begin. Thank you, Dhriti. Okay, Medhavi is saying GK is not my strong suit. So hopefully 10 plus. Okay. That is not the suit which you are trying to express. That is a suite. Suite is different from a suit. But okay. I get your point. Okay, Deeptakshi is saying wait. I'll wait for just 15 to 20 more seconds and then we'll start. We'll start in 20 seconds. Jaldi se register kar lo sab log. Then we'll begin. Okay, ready? चलो ठीक है, let's go. Let me see how many players are ready to play. We have 20 players, 20 questions. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Should I wait for any one of you? Should I wait or should I start? Is there anyone who is in the process of registering, enrolling? Start kare. I'll give you 10 seconds to give me a response if you want me to wait for a few more seconds, else I'll start. So your time starts now. Tick tick 10, tick tick 9, tick tick 8, tick tick 7, tick tick 6, tick tick 5, tick tick 4, tick tick 3, tick tick 2, tick tick 1. Ready to start. Chalo, theek hai. With that, the first question of today's April revision Menti quiz coming up on your screen in 3, 2, 1. Now. Okay, approximately 70% of you got this right. It's St. Anthony's Church. That is the only permanent structure on the island of Kachathivu, which is a disputed territory between India and Sri Lanka. We ceded this particular island in the 1970s to Sri Lanka, but there was no treaty or agreement which was signed, so it was disputed. And yeah, that is why it was in news as well. Okay, let's see who are our toppers, who are the people on the leaderboard. We have ET, then we have Riddhi, Sana, Alankrita, Frosty, Hustler, Metal, Divij, MMR, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. Okay, interesting names on the leaderboard today. I would appreciate if you guys can quickly go and enter your real names so that I can identify who all are on the leaderboard. So अगर आपके पास ऑप्शन है नेम चेंज करने का तो आई विल वेट फॉर 5 more seconds बिफोर आई मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. जल्दी से नाम चेंज कर लो अपना. प्लीज कम विद योर रियल नेम्स. And if not, then you can probably tell me that who you are, who is ET, who is Frosty, who is Hustler, who is Metal, who's MMR, and who is Sab theek ho jayega in the YT chat box. Whichever way, I'll wait for 5-10 seconds and then we'll move to question number two. Okay, Frosty is Pratik. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Let's go to the second question. ET is the fastest on the first position. 23 players are playing with us now for the second question out of 20. Let's look at question number two coming up on your screen right away. Okay, only seven people got this right. It was a moderate level question. I would accept that. The scientists are from South Korea and they created an artificial sun. हर चीज टेढ़े मेढ़े इन्वेंशन में चाइना नहीं होता है आंसर. मोस्ट में होता है बट सब में नहीं होता है. And they touched the temperature of 100 million degrees Celsius for about 48 seconds. That is another information which you guys should know. And this was approximately 7 times the temperature of surface of Earth. And precisely the temperature of surface of Earth is somewhere close to 15 million degrees Celsius. So they achieved 100 million degrees Celsius, which is roughly 7 times, 6 to 7 times के बीच में. And with that, let's look at our leaderboard. Riddhi, Divij, PK, and Sab Theek Ho Jayega were the people who were able to answer this, apart from other three people who are probably not on the leaderboard. Riddhi is now on the first position with the fastest response. Then we have Divij on second. Then we have Sab Theek Ho Jayega on third. And then PK, ET, Sana, Alankrita, Pratik, Hustler, and Metal. Okay, interesting. With that, let's move to question number three out of 20. We have 25 players. I like that. The number is increasing with every question. 25 players ready for the third question coming up for you now. Okay, 10 people got this right. It is the rocket Proton M, which would now be replaced by the new rocket Angara A5, which was recently tested by Russia. And this was one of their first such space rocket tests after the Soviet Union broke into different countries in 1990s. So this is important. Then let's look at a leaderboard. Riddhi, Divij, PK, Anamitra, Agam, Diptakshi, Sharve, and Tweeto. These are the people who got this right, and I have come up on the leaderboard. ET has dropped to 10th place. Riddhi is on first. Divij, PK, Anamitra, Agam, Tweeto, Sharve, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. And Diptakshi and ET are on our leaderboard. With that, let's move to question number 4. 25 players ready to play. Let's look at question number 4 coming up on your screen in 3, 2, 1. Okay, only 7 people out of 25 got this correct. It is JNU which got the 20th spot, and for which particular domain? The domain was developmental research, QS World University Rankings, and on 22nd spot was IIM Ahmedabad, and IISc Bangalore and IIT Bombay were not in the top 50. These two universities were in the top 50, and JNU was at 20th spot. Okay, IIM Ahmedabad was obviously for business studies at 22nd spot. Okay, let's look at the responses of the leaderboard. We have Riddhi on first position with the fastest response. Divij is catching up very fast on the second position. Then we have PK, Agam, Anamitra, Alankrita, Tweeto, Sharve, Divyansh, and Sab Theek Ho Jayega. Okay, we have 23 players ready for the fifth question, 24 players now. Let's go to question number 5. Oh, two polar responses. No one chose 13 March or 30th January. Either people chose 26 April or 9 January. The answer is 9 January. And do you guys know why is Pravasi Bharatiya Divas celebrated on 9 January? What is the significance? It is the day when Mahatma Gandhi returned to India from South Africa in early 1900s. I think 1913 or 12 was the year. Check it out. But yes, that was the date on which he returned to India from South Africa, and that is why we celebrate Pravasi Bharatiya Divas every day, every year on 9 January. And OCI card is a card which is provided to citizens of India who are living overseas. It's called Overseas Citizens of India card, and this has now been expanded to citizens of India who are living in the countries like Fiji and other Southeast Asian countries. So yeah, that is the news. Okay, let's look at the leaderboard. These are the 10 people who got this right and scored points for this. Riddhi was the fastest, Divij is on second, PK, Agam, Anamitra, Sharve, Divyan, Sab Theek Ho Jayega, Deeptakshi, and Pratik. All right. Question number 6. 24 players ready, 25 players ready. Let's go to question number 6 coming up on your screen in 3, 2, 1. Okay, most of you knew this, most of you got this right. It's Saudi Arabia. The name of the place is Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. This was built by a Chinese company, and it is the world's first 3D printed mosque. Okay, let's look at the leaderboard. Everyone on the leaderboard got this right, but I can see some new names. Shania is now on the leaderboard. And rest of the rankings are more or less the same with a few variations. Riddhi was the fastest, still on first, Divij on second. Okay, question number 7. 25 players ready to play with me coming up on your screen. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 11 people knew this and got this right. It is being developed in Mumbai, not Vishakhapatnam, not Surat. And if someone asks you after Mumbai, where would the second and third be developed? So the answer to that is the cities of Sulur and the city of Guwahati. So Guwahati is one of them, but not the first one. The first one is being built in Mumbai. Okay. As of now, we did not have any common defense station for all the three services. The first one would be in Mumbai. PK was the fastest for this particular question, has climbed to the third spot. Riddhi, Divij maintaining their first and second spot respectively. Then we have Anamitra, Agam, Divyansh, Shanaya, Sab Theek Ho Jayega, Sharve, and Deeptakshi on the leaderboard. Other people, let's hustle up. Let's see some new names on the leaderboard on question number 8. Let's go to question number 8. Let's look at it now. Okay, this is pin code. This is not PIC code. This is pin code, guys. Please take note. That is a typo on my end. I'm sorry for that. That is pin code. Okay, some of you got confused with my first option, which was deceptive in nature. It is MH1718. It was developed, or not developed, I would say this was initiated by the Maharashtra government, and a post office has been established at the Bharti research base of Antarctica. There are two research bases in Antarctica. What is the name of the other one? That is something which you guys would tell me in the chat box. Afterwards, बता दो ना. चलो तो पिन कोड उस पर्टिकुलर पोस्ट ऑफिस जो अभी हमने एस्टैब्लिश किया उसका है MH1718. ओके, लेट्स सी हु ऑल गॉट दिस राइट. एवरीवन ऑन द लीडर बोर्ड गॉट दिस राइट एक्सेप्ट सब ठीक हो जाएगा. कोई बात नहीं, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. ठीक है, रिद्धि वॉज द फास्टेस्ट अगेन. देन वी हैव दिविज, पीके, अमित्रा, अगम, दिव्यांश, शनाया, शार्वे, दीप्ताक्षी एंड सब ठीक हो जाएगा. Let's move to question number 9. 25 players playing with us as of now. The next question coming up on your screen in 3, 2, 1. Okay, majority of you got this right. This was an easy peasy question. Scores 2.0 is a complaint redressal system by SEBI. The full form of Scores is SEBI Complaint Redressal System. And we revealed the second version. I mean, not we, SEBI revealed the updated version of this particular system called Scores 2.0. Earlier, it was just Scores. Okay, let's look at the leaderboard. Riddhi with the fastest response, still on first. Divij catching up on second. Then PK, Agam, Anamitra on third, fourth, fifth. Devyan, Sharve, Shanaya, Deeptakshi, and Sab Theek Ho Jayega on the leaderboard. We are halfway into our quiz. 26 players playing with us. The question number 10 out of 20 coming up on your screen. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, 11 people got confused with Champaran. No, it's not the Champaran Satyagrah, it is the Vycom Satyagrah which I am talking about. This was related to the entry of people of certain castes and tribes into temples in Kerala, and this was a protest which took place in Kerala in 1924, March 1924. And this has completed 100 years. One of the first struggle for human rights in India, the Vycom Satyagraha. Okay, Riddhi with the fastest response is on first. Divij, PK, Agamana, Mitra, Divyansh, Shanaya, Deeptakshi, Sharve. Same people on the leaderboard. Come on, other people. I want to see your names on the leaderboard with question number 11. Let's give a very fast response to this question, which is coming up for you on your screen now. Easy question है ये तो. Okay, more than half of you got this right. It is Operation Meghdoot, and this was launched by the Indian Army to gain control over the Siachen Glacier, which was under Pakistani occupation, and we successfully conducted this operation to get control of the world's highest battlefield, the Siachen Glacier. All right, it's not Bluebird, not Vijay, not Shivalik, although all of these are also operations by the Indian military, but not related to this particular Siachen Glacier. Okay, some variations on the leaderboard, nothing significant, just couple of interchanges of positions. Then Riddhi was the fastest for this one, then Divij, and the same people on the leaderboard. Chalo, theek hai. Question number 12 with 24 players ready to play. Question number 12 coming up on your screen in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 14 people got this right. It is the Sitwe port, which is in which country? It is in Myanmar. In which state of Myanmar? In the Rakhine state of Myanmar. And this is the second port, second overseas port after the Chabahar port in Iran. The Chabahar port is at the place, the name of the Chabahar port is also Beheshti port. So that was an option to confuse you all. Beheshti port and the Chabahar port are the same. Beheshti is the name of the port, Chabahar is the name of the region. So yeah, Sitwe is the second port, which is in Myanmar, and this would help us develop an alternative route bypassing the Chicken's Neck corridor in Siliguri, and also counter China to a certain extent. So yes, this was Sitwe port. Important news है ये. Let's look at the leaderboard. अरे बाप रे, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on the leaderboard got this wrong. And I can finally see a new name on my leaderboard, which is Alankrita. Good job. Riddhi was the fastest. Then we have Divij, PK, Anamitra, Divyansh, Shanaya, Agam, Sharve, Deeptakshi, and Alankrita. So good news is the other people who are not on the leaderboard now have a better chance to come up on the leaderboard, because a lot of people could not score in this question. So this is your chance to get entry to the leaderboard. 25 people, 13th question now on your screen. Okay, only 8 people knew this answer. It is Stepanakert, which is the capital of Nagorno-Karabakh region. This is a disputed region between two countries. Which two countries? Armenia and Azerbaijan. And all the other three options which are wrong are other cities of Armenia. These are actual cities, not made up names by me. But yes, the capital is Stepanakert. Okay, चलो let's see किस किस को पता था ये. One, two, three, four, five people on the leaderboard knew this, but kudos to the other three people who are not on the leaderboard but knew this question. You guys are fantastic. Okay, Riddhi was the fastest. Then we have Divij, PK, Anamitra, Shanaya, Deeptakshi, Divyansh, Agam, Sharve. Sab theek ho jayega. Okay, 14th question out of 20. 25 players ready to play. Should we go? Yes, we should. Let's go for it. In three, two, one. Okay, सबने तुक्का मारा है, which is quite apparently visible to me here. Good guesswork, but only five people could get the right guess. India was the 27th member to join Artemis Accord of NASA. Recently, Sweden and Slovenia joined this year as the 38th and 39th member. Okay, let's look at the five lucky people who were able to get this. Four of them are on the leaderboard, one of them is not. Shania was the fastest to answer this. Okay, interesting. Climbed a few spots. And the leaderboard is more or less the same. So we'll move to the next question. Question number 15. 25 players ready. Let's look at question 15 on your screen now. Only eight people got this right. It is called the Adhar Shila. The Ministry of Women and Child Welfare and the Union Government, under this particular ministry, has released this national curriculum for early childhood care and education for children of the age of 3 to 6 years old, and it's called Adhar Shila. It's not Shishu Kalyan Adhiniyam. This was a made up name by yours truly, me. It's not Bal Vikas Guidelines. That's also made up by me. It's not Balak Jyoti. That's also made up by me. So only one real option here, which is Adhar Shila. I make good fake options, right? Okay, many of you on the leaderboard knew this. Riddhi was the fastest. Anamitra and Shnaya exchanged their spots. More or less the same people on the leaderboard. So we should go to the next question. Question number 16. We are in the final leg of our quiz now. So time to amp up your game. Time to bring your A game out. 26 players playing with me. Question 16 coming up on your screen now. Okay, nine people chose LIC, two people chose ICICI, one person chose RBI, and 12 people, approximately less than a majority though, chose IRDAI, which is the correct answer. It is the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, which overlooks all the insurance related aspects in the country, just like RBI looks at the monetary aspects. IRDAI looks at the insurance related aspects. Its headquarters is in Hyderabad. And that is the organization which has removed the age limit for purchasing health insurance, and now senior citizens can also avail it. Earlier, to buy a health insurance, you had to be under 65 years of age. People who were over 65 years could not be eligible for buying a health insurance because उनका क्या ही भरोसा कि कब टाटा बाय बाय हो जाए. बट अब ये रूल चेंज कर दिया गया है. So yeah, good for them. Okay, let's look at the leaderboard. Interesting. Some variations in spots. Riddhi with the fastest response on first, Divij on second, PK on third, Agam on fourth, Deeptakshi on fifth, Anamitra sixth, Shanaya seventh, Divyansh, Sharve, sab theek ho jayega on 8th, 9th, and 10th, respectively. Question number 17. 27 players playing with me. Let's go for the question 17 coming up on your screen now. अरे बाप रे, इसमें भी लग रहा है बहुत सारा गेस वर्क किया गया है. So there are 75 particularly vulnerable tribal groups in India as of now, and the maximum number of them are found in the state of Odisha. And this was a fact. Champagne tribe, one of the particularly vulnerable tribal groups, voted for the first time in general elections, Lok Sabha elections 2024. Odisha is the right answer for this question. Deeptakshi, Shanaya, Sharve, and Sab Theek Ho Jayega are the four people on the leaderboard who got this. But kudos to the other four people who got this who are not on the leaderboard. You guys played fantastically. Now we have some variations on the leaderboard, but more or less the same people. Sharve was the fastest. So, yeah, that's that. Let's move on to question number 18. Only three questions left in the quiz now. 27 players playing with me. Question 18 coming up on your screen now. 11 people got this correct. This is Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal, our neighboring country. This is where the first international Rainbow Tourism Conference to support LGBTQ rights was held this year. Let's look at the leaderboard. Oh, Divij missed out on this question. Would that cost a position? No, it would not. Okay, Riddhi was the fastest, then more or less the same people. Divij, PK, Shanaya, Diptakshi, Agamana, Mitra, Devyan, Sharve. That's up ठीक हो जाएगा. On the leaderboard, the second last question of the day. 26 people ready to play. Let's go for it. And let's slay. Wow. शेक्सपियर से कम तो नहीं हूं मैं भी. भारी भरकम तुक्केबाजी हुई है इस क्वेश्चन में. लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव मेड गेसेस. Six people got the right answer, which is 2006. UNHRC was established in 2006 and it replaced the United Nations Commission for Human Rights. Now it's called the UN Human Rights Council. And India abstained from voting on a resolution because this was against Israel. Let's look at the leaderboard. Okay, Shanaya, Deeptakshi, Sharve, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. These people got it right. Good job. If you knew this answer. Shanaya was the fastest and has now grabbed the third spot. Okay, interesting. Let's move to question number 20, which is the last question for the quiz. This is an easy question, so try to answer it very quickly. 25 people ready. The last question of the day coming up on your screen. Okay, 10 people got this right. It was introduced in the year 2014, the VVPAT system which we use to cast our votes. And that brings us to the end of today's April revision quiz. Let's see who all are on the leaderboard. Okay. Riddhi wins this quiz with 15,180 points. Then we have Divij on second, who performed excellently well, and other exceptional performers with Deeptakshi, Shanaya, who all are there. Let me check again. I want to see the names. Shanaya, PK, Deeptakshi, Sharve, Agam, Anamitra, Divyansh, and Sab Theek Ho Jayega at their respective ranks. The ranks have changed. But yes, you guys know your ranks. So very well played, guys. Congratulations to Riddhi once again. And congratulations to all 25 of you who participated and played really well. Special congratulations to those people who got the tough questions correct but could not make it to the leaderboard for some reasons. So yeah, good game, guys. Well played today. तो कैसा रहा आज का क्विज हाउ वाज द क्विज टुडे गाइस व्हाट इज योर फीडबैक ऑन टुडेस क्विज वाज इट इजी टू मॉडरेट मॉडरेट टू डिफिकल्ट और डिफिकल्ट व्हाट इज योर रेटिंग फॉर टुडेस क्विज ओके वानी वाज द फास्टेस्ट गुड जॉब congrats also who was the person with the username sab theek ho jayega constantly stayed on the leaderboard. Okay, Dhriti has a fact for us. According to Hindustan Times, okay, I stopped reading it there. I don't trust Hindustan Times as a verifiable news source. So I'll also check it. I'm not denying your allegation, or not allegation, your counter response. But yes, I'll check that fact again. Okay, Vani was sab theek ho jayega. Okay, all right. Quiz was great. Had not studied. Seemed difficult. Moderate quiz. Okay, most of you found it moderate. Moderate to difficult. Some random, irrelevant questions. Okay. If you are the authority, then maybe you can host a better quiz, Arman. But I believe that CLAT can ask you anything. So I try to keep a mix of questions. If I keep very easy, direct questions, you would say that this is a very easy quiz. We know all of this, and all of us would be scoring 25 out of 25. So to bring some variation, to bring some element of difficulty, I have to bring some questions which are far fetched. It was from the depth of topics. Yes, that is a good way to put it. Okay, all right. So that was about today's quiz, guys. How much did you guys score? How many questions were you able to get correct out of 20? Do you guys remember? A rough guess would also work. A range of 15, 16, 14, 15, 13, 14. कितने questions सही हुए आप लोगों के out of 20? Okay. Anamitra says 14. What about others? How many questions correct? 16, 17. Yes, Arman, that's true. I agree with you. Oh, Mukti joined late on the 18th question. Have to watch it again. Chalo, ठीक है, देख लेना. Somewhere around 16. Okay, interesting. Chalo, ठीक है. Wonderful. Good job, guys. Well played for today's quiz. We'll meet again tomorrow in another Hindu analysis session at the same time, 4:30 p.m. And please tell me the topic which you guys want me to cover for Friday's Menti quiz. Should we do May or should we do both May and June together? Just May or May and June? You can tell me in the chat box before we wrap up today's session. Sakshi says 16. Sharve says 12 to 14. Arman joined at the 11th question. May and June. Okay, Riddhi says May only. Let's look at the number of votes for both the options. I need responses from everyone. A quiz on the month of May or on the month of both May and June. For Friday's Menti quiz, I can see 3 responses for May, 4 for May. No, Anamita, that's not the case. I'll cover the important news pieces from the day of Tuesday in Wednesday's analysis, so you would not miss out on the newspaper analysis of Tuesday. So stay tuned for tomorrow's session. We'll cover important news, if any. in today's newspaper as well. Okay, so it's decided with overwhelming majority that it's gonna be the month of May for Friday's quiz. So yeah, that's sorted then. And I'll see you tomorrow in Tuesday and Wednesday's combined Hindu analysis session at 4:30 p.m. Till then, keep learning, keep preparing, take care of yourself, and signing off. Video of monthly current affairs is gonna come very soon, very soon, very soon. बहुत ही जल्द. चलो, thank you so much guys. Bye bye. Take care.